Hi gang, my name is Georgia. I am a 2.5-year-old beagle. My Facebook profile describes me as kind, gentle, and happy. A few weeks ago, I went on a crazy adventure. It all started when I decided to take my owner, Ryan, that's him. He's not too bright, but good for food and poop retrieval. So anyway, I took Ryan to the grand opening of the new Clayton Dog Park. When we got there, I saw hundreds of dogs and owners, and I got very excited. I needed to smell every inch of the park, starting with the fence posts. When I got to the first corner, I noticed a large gap under the fence, and I went over to make a nose map. While sniffing, another human came running towards me. I got a bit sketched out, so I decided to duck under the fence and head for home. But the annoying human kept chasing me. He even showed up at my house. So I decided to hightail it for the woods for some peace and quiet. On my way to the woods, I walked past the pond with ducks in it, the school with the big Canada flag, and the baseball diamond where sometimes there's loud people. When I finally got to the park, I found so many wonderful things to smell, like garbage and other dogs and lots of rabbits. In fact, I had so much fun sniffing, by the time I realized what had happened, it was almost nighttime. On my way home, the sky got really dark and it started to rain and thunder and lightning. And I don't like lightning very much, so I found a big old stump with a nice hole in it, and I curled up inside, and before I knew it, I was fast asleep. The next morning, I was feeling pretty hungry, so I decided to head home for some breakfast. But just as I was getting near my house, my neighbor, who didn't look very happy, came right out the front door. Well, I didn't trust him, so I decided I better get back into the woods. Once I was back in the woods, I got all distracted again. And I wandered around smelling this and smelling that, and even had a nap in the old stump. I'm not sure why, but every time I tried to come home, something happened that I just wasn't sure of, and I decided better stay back one more night in the stump. All in all, I spent 4 nights in that stump. In the 4 days I was gone, I met all sorts of neat people. I met Steve the Snake, and Robert the Robin, and even Oscar the Owl. And of course, millions and millions of wascally rabbits. Then, I met a car. I don't remember it so clearly. All I know is I was trying to cross the road, and suddenly there was a flash of red, and then everything went black. After that, I met lots of nice people. The guy who drove me to the vet, the first vet, the second vet, all the nice nurses, the third vet, and more nice nurses. Eventually, after a day and a half, I got to go back home. All I did was sleep for a while. Ryan told me about all the times he had spent looking for me. Camping out at night at the dog park, getting up early and waiting at the dog park at 5 a.m. in the morning, walking through the woods over and over. I didn't know I was busy smelling garbage. Now that it's all said and done, Ryan and I have both decided it's better if we always know where each other is. That way, I don't have to sleep in a stump or meet any cars, and he doesn't have to camp out all night and all morning to see where I am. And that's the end to my great adventure.
There's something wrong with the world today. I don't know what it is.